Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Shadows over Baldur's Gate and Crit Chronicles. Shadows over Baldur's Gate is our spiritual sequel campaign to the award-winning video game Baldur's Gate 3. If you have not finished that game, just be prepared. There's going to be some subject matter that you might discover at the end of the game, so spoilers are abound. Um, as you can see, our layout looks a teeny bit different today. It's because we have a wonderful new cast member that's going to be joining us today. Well, we are missing PJ, our love. PJ, we miss you. Yay, moving.
Yay, Peach.
To be clear, the new person is staying even when PJ comes back.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, like
Another
mainstay.
PJ replacement.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So before we jump into tonight's episode and introduce our wonderful new cast member, quick shout out to Chipeku. For those who are wondering, oh my god, your background looks so cool. Go check out chipeku.com. They make hundreds of battle maps with, I think, dozens of variations to that and scenes and all that stuff. So go check them out. They're super cool. And yeah, there's that. Now we want to throw it to our wonderful cast to introduce themselves and who you playing.
I'm Lauren Urban, she, her. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at lauren-urban.com. And tonight, I'm playing Udazash, she, her, the Dragonborn Ranger/Rogue, who is sad that we're out of the sewers because all those wonderful smells, they're gone now.
No, hi, my name is Omega Jones, also known as Critbar across all social media channels. My pronouns are he and they, and I play Leopold Guthmore, our resident illithid, sad boy. Oh, he's not really sad, he's just confused. He's growing boy. It's
Doing his best.
complicated. A Scion. The Scion was a playtest, and hopefully they pick it up because I love it. Very telepathic, very psionic, much wow. Also very glad to be out of the sewers, mainly because no to those smells, but also wants to help the people inside.
Hi, hello, good time zone folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu, and you can find all of the things that I do and all of the nonsense that I get up to at my website, lauratutu.com. But here and now in this time zone, I am playing Winifred Fethiok, our celestial warlock, divine soul sorcerer, who's also very glad to be out of the sewers because holy crap, claustrophobia is real. And oh god, we've got so much coming down the pipeline right now. But I'm sure it's fine. We're gonna be fine. Everything's fine. It's great.
Hello, everyone. I am not PJ McGaw. I know it's very confusing. I couldn't grow that epic of a beard even if I wanted to. My name is Tony Rodriguez, aka the Encounter Smith on the internet. And today I have the honor of joining these lovely people and playing a character named Basu, which I'm sure we'll find more about soon.
Good evening, everybody. No, I'm not going to do PJ's intro. And I am Cujo. I will be your chronicler for this evening. Now, quick recap. When last we found the second chances, they were making their way through the sewers underneath Baldur's Gate, following a lead that there was some sort of thievery happening throughout the city, as told to them by Lady Mirinda, a member of the council. Oh, it's so nice having our chat right here. Sorry, I got totally distracted. The ADD is strong. After venturing through, finding us a friendly intellect devourer who introduced them to a society of individuals who were survivors of the Absolute's embrace. Individuals who, when the Absolute fell, had been mid-transformation into an illithid form. The Ceramorphosis not having quite taken all the way as it did with Leo. Amongst them, an individual referring to themselves as Mako, a drow with similar psionic abilities but not directly tied to the Absolute, had explained that these individuals were their friends, and they were venturing to keep them safe as best they could while finding what supplies that they needed from the upper city. After some discussion, the second chances came up with an idea to see if Granny from Elturel, which is a weird sentence, could forward some supplies in hopes to assist these survivors with lasting a little bit longer before a possible big, large-scale move to the Second Chances Bastion inside the city. After that discussion, you elected that you're probably going to need a little bit more time, but knew that you had some other business to attend to, so you returned to the surface. However, before we see our heroes climb out of said sewer, we're going to look elsewhere. Basu. Where would we find Basu in the city? Are you in the city, or are you just making it in? You tell me. Paint me a picture with your words.
I think Basu is just making it into the city. For a bird's eye view, I think you see a small gnome walking around, clattering with a bunch of different things. He has a leather pants full of different tools. He has like this breastplate that looks like almost like a cartoony or like Spartan breastplate. It doesn't seem like made out of brass. Doesn't seem to be that protective. He's got this bright red hair, goggles, a little bit of scruff, which is weird for a gnome. But the most eye-catching thing that everyone sees is welded to the back of his breastplate is this giant steel like case. It kind of looks like a hiker's backpack. The case kind of is above his head as he's walking along, and he's walking down the street really nervous, like not nervous like he is there's something specific looking for him, but nervous as like he's scared to be recognized. He's scared to be looked at too much. But trying to make his way. He's asking questions about if the steel watch is still a problem here, and where like people like him might be. And he's just trying to make his way through the city, trying to gather some intel.
As you are making your way through the city, give me sort of like a general persuasion check. Okay. This is not a pass or fail. This is the higher you get, the more information you will get.
Persuasion.
7. Yeah.
First roll, best roll.
Yeah.
First roll, best roll. A lot of the individuals you're coming across, pretty much the moment you mention Steel Watch, they either don't know what you're talking about, or they give a very quick, no, of course not. They were all dismantled. There's nothing in this city, please. And then they just quickly sort of shuffle along. However, there is one individual sort of meandering through the streets that catches your eye. And as you approach them, this is an individual human-esque appearance, a black and gold vest with a red cravat tie, long brown hair tied in the back. And they have a book in their hand as they're just thumbing through some pages, and they almost don't even see you until you approach, and they look. I'm sorry, Steel Watch, you said?
Yeah, last time I was here, they were kind of a bit of a problem, so I was wondering if they still were a problem, if you had any information about where some of the parts might be kept or things like that. Just making sure it's safe here now.
Huh. Interesting. Huh. You see that they study you for a moment. Well, and they close the book. You might find some information in the lower city. I do hear that there are some making use of some of the ruins from the Absolute's attack. It could be possibly assumed that others might be making use of the Steel Watch's parts and pieces. I haven't been down there personally myself, but I would start there. What is your name?
I'm Basu.
Oh.
Thank you for that information. That's actually really quite helpful. I really appreciate it. And you are?
Oh, Richard. It's wonderful
Rick.
to meet you.
You as well. If you need anything fixed or something to help irrigation plans, be sure to find me. I'll be around the city.
Oh, sure. You might, there's already a group down there. You might seek out a group. A small group of heroes. They refer to themselves as the Second Chances.
The second chances?
Yes, they are in the
I've heard
lower
of 'em.
city as we speak. Yeah. Oh, you have.
Yeah.
Oh,
Another reason I'm here. I want to try to maybe meet them. That'd be
Oh.
cool.
well. They write a quick little something in their book, and then they tear off that corner of the page. Be at this intersection in the lower city. It's a little not on the nicer side of town, but be there in approximately. And they flip through their book. Ooh, might want to get a little bit of a hurry. 22 minutes. And I'm sure something will happen, and you'll be able to start your conversation.
Okay, 22 minutes. He pulls out a little device that's like, okay, yes, thank you. And he kind of hustles along.
The individual with the book smiles, looks back at their book. Basu, don't know that name. And they start flipping through their book once more. As you make your way through the city, you can see there's a lot of new faces in town. You don't really catch the eye of anybody that you would have immediately recognized from your past. But you are able to hear that there is unrest. There have been dragon attacks to the south. There are rumors that there's something in the works that could rival the devastation that laid waste to the Sword Coast from the Absolute. There's something coming. And so everybody, while trying their best to relax, enjoy themselves as night falls and people are enjoying their drinks, there's this tension in the air. But I would like for you to give me an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. I'm theoretically better at that than persuasion.
If you take my job, I swear to God.
So, well, since you said that, that's a 28.
I'm out of this one. It's between Omega and Tony. I'm just here. With a 28, you know where this intersection is. It's not too far from a tea house that was just starting to get popular when you were in the city last. And a lot of people would follow the main roads. You know this city. You are intimately familiar with this city. You follow the back roads and make it just in time as your timer goes off and the sewer grate at your feet a second chances. Who would be leading the exit out from the sewers?
Probably me, because Udazash is going to be the one to be able to chart us out of here, especially if we're looking for like the quickest way out. So yeah, it's probably a very slow sewer grate moving, because I'd imagine this thing is pretty heavy. So it's very slow, very slow. And then all of a sudden, Blue Dragonborn pops out very nimbly. And it's like, oh, it does not smell as fun down here. Okay, who needs a hand? And is going to hold a hand down for whoever is going to be next.
Do you need help?
Oh,
See this
hi.
little gnome. Hi.
Oh,
Are
no.
you okay? Do you need help?
Oh, no, I'm already up here. I'm okay. And then back down into the grate. Who's next?
I think you would see. Oh no, Winnie probably if you want.
Listen, Winnie does not want to be down there for
Yeah.
any longer than she has to be. The next thing the Basu sees is a small hand, sort of like a grayish purple mauve color. Up, up. And then there's some muttering and a yelp as she is boosted by somebody underneath, like full on. Whoop.
Ooh,
Oh,
Marcus, be careful.
really?
I was just trying to help you out, Cher. Don't you worry me.
Okay, you know what? There's no need to toss me around like a sack of grain. You mind?
It was good, Cujo.
It was good.
I literally was like, I need a phrase. Don't you worry me. Done. Got it. Ha ha.
It's very good.
You got to find the key phrase that locks it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, boss, this other person is wearing lots of gray, lots of black and brown, very like muddled earth tones, long skirt, covered by a cloak, and you can see amidst her braided and locked hair an elder cross that sits around her head.
Soon after that, if Udazash is re-extending a hand, it doesn't get grabbed. 'Cause you just see floating out of the sewer about a 6'9" individual with currently dusky purplish skin, bright purple, almost vibrant purple violet eyes, little small nubs for horns, what seems to be an iridescent scaling pattern going from the side of their temples to the back of the head slightly, wearing what seems to be like very nobleman's clothing, a vest, a white bright shirt underneath, pants, very nice shoes. They're like dusting themselves off, and as they do, almost like a shimmer, you see a prestidigitation as they clean themselves coming out of the sewer. On the shoulder is a rat with his brain exposed. And did you know that was not his prestidigitate. Some potpourri vibes in the air. Just okay, we're out of there.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not going to say no to, especially on the feet. And the blue-scaled dragonborn, you notice she's kind of in this mix of leatherish armor, has a really impressive bow on her back and a pack at her side, no shoes, doesn't really actually seem to be concerned about the fact that she has what looks like sewer junk on her, despite the fact that she's got this impressive bow, no quiver of arrows, big bright smile on her face, holds up her feet to be prestidigitated, and then reaches back down. But I'd imagine Marcus probably doesn't need a hand. But it's more for the propriety of, like, I offered
The thought
Winnie.
that matters.
I offered Winnie, who took it. I offered Leo, who didn't need it and just did the cool floaty thing. I'm gonna offer Marcus because I'm a nice person.
Oh, well, that's awfully nice of you, Udi. And you see a red-skinned hand take.
Joe, don't do that voice.
I can't listen.
I have
Real good.
palpitations for a second. Continue. Sorry.
If we're good.
All right. I'll dumb it down.
No, don't. But the last time you did that, it was
So
worse.
good.
Please don't.
It
Please
was
don't.
worse.
Like accepting the help, but like more as a gesture than anything else. You see a 7-foot tall, ripped as hell, red-skinned tiefling. You see they have glowing ember-like eyes that sort of pierce through the shade that is created from a hat that is just tilted down, that has a space for the horns which extend out, but then also a little bit farther than you've seen tieflings have. There's the little bit of pronounced canine fangs as they step out. They've got like I imagine like a dark leatherish sort of coat with one metal I can't think of the word.
Pauldron.
Pauldron, thank you. But they climb up. Whew. I'm not a fan of being down there, me.
I thought it was fun.
I think after Basu sees the nobleman float out of the sewer, I'm like, wow, things really are bad here in Baldur's Gate if noblemen are living in the sewer. gosh.
Oh,
I like the idea that like everyone like stops and slowly turns. Like, who the fuck is this guy?
no,
Hello.
I don't live in this suit.
Hi. This is a weird question because I know you guys just came out of a sewer, and it seems like you were on there on purpose. But do you guys happen to be the second chances?
Yes. Hi. Do you know us?
I've heard of you, and someone told me to meet you here exactly in 22 minutes, which is very I don't quite understand how they were able to predict that you would pop out of a sewer right at that time. I've still been going over in my head with equations and things like that. But I, it's really nice to meet you guys. I was wondering if since it is you guys, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I talk a lot. I talk fast. But I need help. I've been looking for. You see, like he's like almost like trying to swallow back like bile. Any traces of the Steel Watch or Gortash's shenanigans? I'm here to clean up. That's the best word I could come up with. Clean up some of that mess. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
That's lovely suspicion.
Detect
It's
thoughts.
gone. Yes, thank you, Omega.
I'm so sorry. I did warn. Just like, and I think 5 seconds before to give Winnie and Udazaz a chance to respond, in the bond, he says, "I'm going to look into his mind because I'm confused."
I think we're all a little confused, dear.
I don't think Udazash responds to specifically the confusion, but
Mhm.
the okay she gives Basu is the okay she gives also in the telepathic bond. So both of you get okay.
Just surface thoughts, just like the immediate boop.
Yeah.
Um,
Surface thoughts. It's just the same phrase over and over again. He was like,
Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me.
Oh, baby.
oh my god, I'm gonna die for him.
My heart.
I have to ask though, because we've learned throughout this campaign, especially with him, that he doesn't act out without getting details, just in case. And there's a level of privacy. The please don't hate me, please don't hate me, please don't hate me. Is that genuine? Can I figure that out with an insight check?
Yeah, I'm down for that. Basu, go ahead and give me either deception or persuasion. Do not tell me which one. But go ahead and roll, and then Omega just roll insight.
Great. You can get out the way. 18.
Got 3.
It's genuine. It's absolutely genuine. He's actually nervous, and I think what you get is that it's not just directed toward your guys, but it's like anybody he's walked across the city. He's like, please don't hate me. Please don't hate me.
Oh, buddy, I'm going to die for him.
Oh, bud.
Oh,
Oh,
how the
bud.
suspicion has turned.
And I should note for you, Tony, for Basu, if anything, you probably would have saw me like wipe my hands on my cloak. That's not what I have. I do have a cloak, but my vest.
Mhm.
So me wipe my hands. But no verbal or materials were used to cast a spell. It just kind of, and in the brain, oh no, he's innocent.
Oh, actually, yeah. Hey, DM, with my ridiculous passive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony, Winnie has a 22 passive insight.
I'm aware. I am aware. Of that. You watch the show. I am aware.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
appreciate that you came prepared.
I did.
Yes.
overall vibe check, I suppose.
Yeah. The overall vibe I think would be that he is very determined to be back here and do something, but he's very he's scared of what people think of him being a gnome who's an artificer specifically.
Udazash who picks up none of this, but trusts Leo to give the accurate information,
Mhm.
and was already like, okay, this person is asking for help. Just continues on with, okay, so you're looking to like find the remains of Steelwatch, and you're looking to find the remains of Gortash, and looking to find the remains of House.
Mostly it just to make sure that nothing like that, or specifically what I'm most worried about is any Gandhian documentation that could be used to possibly recreate it. I would like to make sure is gone. I've heard that I know the lower city's not doing great. I would love to assist the lower city however I could, but also, make sure that no one's using anything that could bring harm to themselves or others. Yeah, that's about it.
Um, oh, ha- you see, like, you all know that the detector's power's down. He's not going to keep it up. Actually, I think really quickly, just a cursory glance around, just to detect anybody around who might be watching, specifically watching him.
Make me a perception check.
My little my little rat boy Barnabas almost becomes like a meerkat because he goes on his legs and just starts as he's going to give me the help action.
I'm gonna find him.
Not much.
God almighty.
I am not the perceptive one. But
I didn't hear that cat just talk, did I?
It's a rat.
Oh, rat.
I'm a rat. Did you think I was a cat?
Also,
I'm a
yes, you
similar
probably
size, but I'm no cat.
12.
Barnabas is very, very cool. He came out of the woods one day and he's just kind of stayed with us. He's very cool.
Okay. I mean, I thought you literally just found that in the sewer, but if he's been with you for a while, that's it's pretty rad.
Oh my god, like impossible.
I'm gonna die for him.
With a 12, you look around. Other than a couple, individuals who are clearly enjoying their evening and the bottle in their hand, nobody seems particularly keyed in to you guys or Basu.
Great. Power down. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I like it.
So, how can we help you?
I haven't been in the city for since it got attacked by a braid.
Oh, no worries. We, us too.
Well, I figured you guys might know the lower city better, or how it states now, especially since I just watched you all climb out of the sewer.
Well, a little bit. We're being honest with you, we did only just return. And when you'll look to the others, I mean, we were going to be here for a while anyway.
Yeah, we were only gone for like a month and a couple of weeks or so. We were here for a very long time. It can't have changed that much, right? So I'm pretty sure my information is more accurate than what your information is. And you know what? We can find more information together. We were going to go to Gordash's place anyway. We got to do some stuff between then and now, though. So it may take like a day or two, unless you're very interested in loofahs.
I mean, loofahs are great. Everybody knows that. But you said you're going to Gortash's place?
Mm-hmm.
Who owns it? What's of it? Who?
But to reasons.
But
Well,
I don't know if this is a conversation that we want to have in the middle of the street.
Oh, got it. Sure. Yeah. Well, regardless, if you need help, I can fix things, and I can help. I promise.
Okay.
I'm gonna die for him. Well, I'm not sure what we need help with right now, but I don't see. If you want, We might be doing a lot if you are okay with being with us while we do stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, of course. Because, I mean, yeah, I could have asked anybody for help, but I've heard of a group of heroes called the Second Chances, and a second chance is something I really need.
Udazash literally preens, like expectantly, like, of course. Why wouldn't you have heard of us?
I think Winnie, for a moment, every other door closes, but not in a way that like you are not there anymore. Just for a moment, this is a soft shutting, and it's just Winnie for a second. In the bond, there's clearly more to this chance meeting, but I don't want to pressure him if he's anything like what I went through, or just he clearly has a lot of a connection to this place.
You're right. And he's awful concerned about what might be left of the Steel Watch.
Do we think it will be a problem for us? I mean, we're already dealing with dragons, and now stuff underneath.
No. You're right. He's innocent. I think he'd be a good fit.
Okay, you're like our leader, so I just wanted to.
What?
You make a lot of the decisions, or you put them forth.
When he's trying real hard to keep her face kind of neutral, but I think it like I imagine that like in the mental bond, you can kind of also see the internal expression.
Am I just watching these people stare at each other?
Oh no. We are having a conversation during this. I'm just waiting for them to.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. Because Udazash is also very oblivious to what's going on, so she has continued to converse with you. I was just
wonderful
waiting.
And then there's a reason why he closed the door to the others, because he knows they are more likely to show their face than Winnie will.
Yeah.
Understanding the psycho etiquette going on.
Although in fairness, my deception is pretty high. But
True, Bestie.
But it's my insight that's bad.
Fair.
So the internal expression on Winnie's face is something like it's really just what the fuck. Like she doesn't say it in the bond, but she looks incredibly quizzical and confused. I was. No, he wants to do good, and he needs a second chance, and that is what we are.
Okay, then we will do what we can. Doors open.
Meanwhile, to Basu. Okay, so like I said, we've got like other things that we are doing. Where are you staying? And we can like pick you up tomorrow. And if you're interested in loofahs, you can come along. We also have like fancy clothes we got to do, and we're looking for lanterns, and we're looking for information about dragons, and then we're going to a fancy dinner, which I don't think you've been invited to, but I don't know exactly who's been invited to that yet. So, and then probably the day after that is when we're going to go to Gortash's manor, but that's up to Marcus, so he can figure that out later. So where are you staying?
I just got in the city today, and I hadn't gotten that far.
Okay.
But I could kind of stay anywhere.
Okay. We have a place. I think we have a place. We usually have a place. Yeah, we have a place. There's probably a bed there if you'd like to join us.
Wow. You guys are even cooler than I thought you were. By the way, Basu Brightbolt, that's my name. I don't know any of you individually.
Oh, you had said that you had known us because you knew the Second Chances. So you just kind of knew us as a group. You didn't know us like individual. Who told you about us but didn't tell you us about like individuals? That seems very weird.
I travel along. I make gadgets for people. Sometimes the people I make gadgets for are shady or nobles, and I hear a lot about, when I share that I want to do better. I've heard your name. I haven't heard a whole lot, to be honest. Just your name, and I didn't think I would find you literally 22 minutes after entering the city, but here we are.
Sometimes the universe is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
So wait, you said Basu
Brightbolt.
Brightbolt. Okay.
Yeah.
Utizash. And she holds out her hand.
Oh, nice to meet you. And he grabs your hand with this little gauntleted little hands with this little intricate device noises and a gem in each palm, the back of the palm of each hand.
I need chat to understand, okay? As someone who is an avid lover of BG3, as most of us are, I'm trying my best to make sure any meta knowledge or ideas Omega has doesn't go into Leo
Same.
so badly.
I am struggling. It is a
We're all
fight.
doing it. We're all
With that
doing it.
being said, Brightbolt, as someone who is of noble status and has a mother who has a connection to many names and families in Baldur's Gate, and considering he has a connection to the Still Watch, which means he's either been here before or has a connection to that, do I know the Brightbolt name? I haven't heard of the Brightbolt name.
Give me a history check.
Okay.
And Tony, I'm going to kind of look to you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Would you be surprised to know that I don't have proficiency in history?
Actually, yes.
Why
Actually,
don't I have...
no, you're a noble.
History's one of those.
I would know things as a noble. That's why I know. Okay, whatever. It's fine. No, my buddy's still helping me though. 16.
I don't think you would have heard of any of the Brightbolts. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks to the others first, not to exclude, but just the others. Where should we go first?
Well, we have to go and pick up the book.
Oh yes, book.
Yeah, we gotta go pick up the book, and then we have to go study the book. So go somewhere where we can study the book.
Oh, we probably should go to. Cause I'm sorry, I said it last time, and I realized I don't know if that's actually true. I thought there was somewhere where we were told a point that we were told that we have rooms at the Elf Song. Is that real?
Yes.
Great.
Yep.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Um,
Ravengard
We
hooked
were
us up
told-
again.
We were told by your future stepfather that we have our usual rooms at the Elf Song Tavern.
Yeah,
Listen.
your future allowance giver definitely mentioned that the Elf Song had a special arrangement.
Allowance giver is wild work.
I mean, I wasn't gonna go there. I was gonna be high.
Oh no.
But that's also one of the reasons why Urizash felt so comfortable inviting Basu, because I believe what we get is that whole upper area where you get it if for
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate, which has more than enough room. So yeah.
Okay, then we need to go to I forgot who has the book.
It's the Low Lantern Inn. It's the Valric. The he's got the guide to dragons. And I quickly look at Basu. We're hunting dragons. We're learning about dragons, and then we're hunting dragons.
Learning about dragons sounds more fun than hunting dragons, but I'll help however I can.
Well, we're learning about dragons so we can hunt them, which will make hunting them way more fun.
That is scary, but makes a lot of sense. I'm in.
Excellent.
And then maybe after we get the book, we can actually go settle at the Elf Song and get our rooms and all that, just to make sure that we have that.
Okay.
Of course.
That seems like a good place to be looking at a book anyway.
Okay, well,
Winifred, do you want to join us in looking at the book, or did you want to do something else? I mean, I think we can get like 4 or 5 people around the book at the same time, especially if like one person wants to read out loud to everybody.
I mean, we might as well all sort of get the information that we can. Basu, I'm sorry. You can call me Winnie.
Winnie, nice to meet all of you. Seriously, this is This is much better than what I thought was going to happen when I walked into the city.
Did
And
you
this
think-
this is Marcus.
Pleasure.
Hey. Wow.
Oh,
PJ, don't ever
Bye
leave
bye.
me again.
don't-
You guys are so cool.
Oh, and I'm Lee.
Lee. Awesome. Wow. All right. This is much better than, being kicked out of town or hit with a rotten tomato. I don't know what was going to happen. Being honest, it took me a lot of courage to walk back into the city, and I'm honestly ecstatic.
Why were you going to get kicked out?
I mean, Steel Watch is connected to gnomes of the Gandhian religion, and yeah, I didn't know what the state of the things were here. I just knew this city is still facing more trouble again and again and again. And I felt like I had to do something about it. So I'm here, and I don't know what else to do other than I'm here, and you guys have been the best way I think I can help.
Are you Gundian?
Yeah. Me and my family were.
And Basu, it's not judgment. It's honest curiosity and a little bit of sympathy.
Yeah. And that's kind of, no one asks more. He's very short on all of that. But is extremely trusting of you guys already, obviously.
Well, why don't we see if we can talk to Valric? As long as his fucking half-orc bastard ain't there, it'll be fine.
Oh
think he
no,
likes me
we
very
know where
much.
he is. He is off with Shell.
Oh,
having...
gods, we do. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Unless they are with Valric, in which case that is a very interesting.
Mm,
You don't
mm,
agree?
mm, mm.
We should go find out. And immediately Udazash is heading for the Low Lantern Inn.
This is the face that Winnie's making. Just ew.
Yeah. She gets like 5 steps and turns around and goes, well, come on, we should go find out. And then we got to get the book.
Okay. He starts clanging along, following Udazash.
It sounds like pots and pans like clanging
Yeah.
together when he walks.
I mean, hey, he'll match with Marcus.
Nope.
I gotta ask because of everything. What's your walking speed?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, it is 30 because I am using the 2024
Okay,
for
good.
species and background.
Okay, okay, good. Oh, thank the universe.
Oh, goodness.
So Udazash is used to being the golden retriever who has to come back to the 30 feet people.
Scamper, pause, run back. Scamper, pause, run back.
Yeah, I was a little worried that there was going to be. Okay, so
Yeah,
so
he's
yeah,
a little guy. He's surprisingly sturdy, probably from having to carry all this equipment all of the time.
yeah. Without the equipment, I'd imagine that you are like world class sprinter.
Sure.
But yeah, so yeah, she starts to go ahead, realizes that she has done the thing, and where she's doing the ranger thing in town where she doesn't need to, and stops and waits for you all to catch up, and then yeah, well, unless there's something else we want to do, we can walk and talk our way to the Low Lantern Inn.
At the very least, you'll see. You'll notice as we start to walk, Leo starts to walk like a normal person does, and then just habitually that will slow slightly, and he'll just be hovering slightly off the pavement, and just floating forward. And he doesn't even realize that it's happened. But he still keeps pace. But it's very much like the straight up type of floating. It's not like Superman or anything like that. It's just a float.
Pulling an Essex.
Yes, very much an Essex. And really, it's to pull even further. It's oh my god, Ebony Maw from Avengers.
There you go.
Oh,
There we go.
Little Basu is walking between this floating noble and this giant tiefling, like, yeah, no one's gonna mess with me now.
Well, okay. To add to it, Basu, just behind you, Winnie actually hops on a broom, and she just kind of hovers. along the way, like sitting kind of side saddle on it. Bossy, where, if you don't mind me asking, where have you been before you came back to the city?
Well, at first it was trying to get as far away as the city as possible, and then I changed my mind and came back. So I literally left as far as I could, and I turned around and came back. You know, stopping along the way to pick up the odd job here and there, work on my equipment, and making my way back, hopefully to help. I think leaving was regrettable, to say the least.
You just kind of like look over slightly, or look down. But you shouldn't be ashamed about leaving when you, at that point, didn't really have a choice or any other alternatives. Somewhat the same. Not a different. I'm not a dwarf, as you can see. Gnome, not dwarf. Wow, get your facts, ancestry straight.
It's the scruff. It's the scruff. My mom says my dad was a dwarf, but I don't know how true that
You
is.
also you have a sea muscle too, so I wasn't sorry.
Yeah, got a little bit of that dog in me. That's what they say.
Are you a shifter?
Oh no,
There
this
is
is a dwarven dog. It's
Audible
just
snort from Winnie.
a thing.
Oh well. Either way, you shouldn't feel. You're back now, and that's. I think that's ultimately what matters. And you're allowed to be scared, even though you're back.
Of course.
And I don't know if you have any insight. There's a level of him saying it to you that he's saying to himself
Sure.
in the same breath.
I think it really hits Basu. I think it's the first time like he's just got the look of someone who's been so hard on himself and alone. So the first time someone's like, "No, you're doing what you can." And it's like, "Yeah, you're right." I don't know why I haven't thought of that. Walks with a little bit more pep in his step, and immediately feels like part of the club. So
Tell everybody. Sorry.
we all start singing down the way up on the way to the elf song.
There's somebody who's like cleaning, like doing like the sweeping stuff off of their stoop, and they're like, "Quiet down." Everybody make me a perception check because I'm
Oh dear.
evil.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh dear.
18.
18.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
What?
Shit.
Jeez. Math. 18 on the die plus 7.
Okay, so in a way,
18.
That's weird. That's wild. That's okay.
That's crazy.
That's yeah.
huh?
Thank you at least for
25.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
With a 25, as you're making your way through, so you have to get to the inn, which is essentially on the opposite side of the lower city, just to go around the bay, which is annoying. But as you are making your way around with a 25, as you're walking through, you're passing by a merchant stall, and it's clear they're selling some sort of like alchemist supplies. You, Winifred, see one of the potions that clearly looks a little bit like earthy, like it's tea leaves and also some other matter inside. You see one of the potions glitter just a little bit just as you are starting to pass by, like the tea leaves within like regain some of their luster just a little bit as you walk by.
Is it? The fuck?
You look and see that, like the merchant is turned away. They're not like at the stall actively working on making potions, but one of these just seems to have rejuvenated a little bit, which, I mean, for those who are adept at making potions, that could throw off several compositions in the magical effects itself. So you just see one of these small glass bottles. The tea leaves have completely rejuvenated inside.
Would Winnie know enough with her background to know what the potion originally was?
Give me a medicine check.
Math again.
Mm.
Why do I play this game that requires me to do math off the top of the dome? Jesus.
If
22.
only they made a tool that would like quicken the
But
process.
Look,
math
but
rods.
guys,
That's-
look at
that's
the.
fair.
They're pretty.
Ooh, I mean,
Um,
very,
Really
very good dice to be using right now.
Sorry, I gotta shut up raiders. Okay. This potion
I got you.
is the equivalent of like a greater restoration. And you notice that when it livens a little bit, there's a small, terrifying thought that then proves itself true. As you're holding and looking at this potion bottle, you hear, "Oh, do you see something you like, Petal?" And approaching from around the corner is a familiar old woman that you encountered once before in the city of Baldur's Gate. "Oh, we've met before. You remember Ethel, don't you, Petal?"
Of course, Mum.
"Oh, you should get some food. You're looking awful light. Skin and bones you are. I just finished making some stew. Would you like to have a little bit?"
Hold on. I gotta roll something. I'm never gonna be able to get rid of this dice. I don't know what's happening, and I'm a little afraid that it's gonna kick me in the ass later.
Dice R wants to do that.
So Winnie doesn't flinch. She doesn't panic. She actually sort of settles and smiles, calm and polite, with a 26 deception.
Very nice.
Leo, is the mental link still open?
Mm-hmm.
You can hear, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God."
What's
Comes to a stop immediately.
what's happening?
Thank you, Auntie, but I regret that I must be on my way. I'm expected elsewhere, but I appreciate your hospitality.
"Oh, of course, dear. How long do you plan to be in town? The gate is awful exciting these last couple of weeks."
Of course. I'm afraid I'm not entirely sure.
"Oh, well, hopefully, one of these eves, I'll be able to treat you to some of my stew."
Of course, Mum. Have a pleasant day.
"Oh, that goes for the lot of you. If you find any potions or any food that you like, I'm happy to sell them to you. Consider it a swell gift, a discount offered because of your association with this wonderful deer." And she gestures towards Winnie.
So,
In
I was
in
gonna
the
say-
mental link,
Yeah.
you'll hear, "Do not accept anything she gives you."
Basu goes, wow, the perks of being with you guys is already so apparent.
with Winnie's warning, do I recognize a fellow Fae when I see one?
Make Falafel.
Especially one as potentially devastating as this one?
I'll say go ahead and give me an insight check with advantage.
Okay. Not her strong suit, but she did roll a dirty 20.
Hey.
Because, you know, why wouldn't she get this?
The use of pedal definitely gave it away. You know who Auntie Ethel is.
Winnie might have brought on the deception and settled and be playing along. Udazash does not. And while she doesn't say anything, the eyes narrow, the smile goes away, and she just steps in front of Basu and continues to look right at Ethel.
She smiles the sweetest old lady smile that anybody without the keen eye would ever see. How is Map these days? Well, I would certainly not like to keep you from your business. Please continue. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Should you need any help with any unsightly terrors on their way here.
Let's go, Zash.
I'm getting the energy that both Winnie and Udazash are not happy to see this person, right? 'Cause I don't know this person.
What is your
Oh.
passive insight?
You did also hear Winnie like quietly panicking
Oh,
in
shit.
the
Oh, yeah. 16.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think Udazash is necessarily hiding
Fair.
the extreme disdain.
It has been rare that you've seen her this angry, stiff, and the fact that she has not responded to this being at all. Like, not a quip, not a word. That alone should set your bells off.
Okay.
And Basu, as much as you've only known these people for like 5 seconds, like Udazash has been in kind of constant motion the whole time.
Mhm.
Even when we're just standing around, she has moved in front of you and is stiff, unmoving, tense, like a coiled spring.
The energy shift is apparent.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys have like a thing against stew? That old lady offered us stew and everyone got real serious. I don't trust street stew as much as the next guy, but I don't. Is there a thing with stew I should know about before proceeding forward to avoid? I'm just very confused.
We'll be on our way. Let's go. And Winnie will turn and like using the broom to sort of block the party, like guide them back towards the street. And then under her breath, she'll say to Basu, "I'll explain later."
Okay.
I don't turn my back on this being. I back away until we are out of sight.
Leo's not going to do anything with his power. But he is just going to study this individual for a long time.
Okay.
I don't. I would love to know the details. I was walking away, would love to know exactly who that is and if I need to be doing anything to make sure, because I didn't like the tone. Also, Basu, your name Basu,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
May I have permission to add you to the collective? No, I don't like that. May I have your permission to bring you into a bond that we have?
Oh, is it like Dakota rings or something?
No rings.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Oh.
of course. I'm
I
down.
wouldn't say no to a Dakota ring, me.
Yeah, sounds cool, huh? I'm gonna work on decoder rings for us.
May I touch your forehead?
Yeah. Totes.
I will touch your forehead, and two things. One, I looks like a purple skinned humanoid thing, but should look like a human hand maybe or something like that. It feels a little slimy. It feels a little not humanoid. Against your forehead, and then suddenly, almost like that's a Raven when she's having a vision, you feel your just mind just get moved into a space, and suddenly there's a door that has opened in your mind. And mentally you hear, "Welcome. This is
Whoa.
we." Sometimes it's better to not talk out loud, and I can do that for us.
Whoa.
Isn't this so cool? It is so much fun.
Can you guys
Wait.
hear this?
Yes.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
That's possible.
Whoa. Wait.
Oh my god.
Whoa. What kind of wizard are you?
A cool one.
Well, technically, no longer a wizard.
Oh. Okay. So your magic is sick, dude.
Don't really know if it's magic either. It's just I've learned to expand some things.
Whoa.
Just
Just makes
as you're-
sense why you guys get really serious and don't say anything. I gotta understand that.
Wait until he does the map thing. The map thing is very cool, except for the compass. You have to work on the compass thing.
Okay, I'm very excited.
As you're getting used to the telepathic bond, you hear Marcus's voice, but it's got quality to it.
Oh,
It's a little
we forgot.
strange.
Oh, I never forget. I just wait for it to happen, and then.
Happy to see you in here, Cher.
Yes, don't mind him. He's got an echo that nobody likes.
Oh, I was like, Lee, I think we got some feedback here, but I mean, hey, I don't know what's going on. That sounds pretty cool. I'll get used to it.
I'm working on that.
We all are.
I got echo. That's news to me.
No, Marcus, we've told you about your echo before.
Oh, must be somebody else playing my character then.
After,
Okay, we've all
after
had bad
Yeah,
days
got
where
one.
we're not around.
when we're not ourselves. Winnie actually comes down off the broom as they like step away and back into the street. Mostly because she's shaking too badly to hold on. Bossy,
Yeah,
that woman-
are you okay?
that's a question, that is. That woman's name is Ethel. She's a hag.
Oh,
I believe a night hag, if we're being specific about it. She cannot be trusted.
and
Damn
she's
it.
just walking around Baldur's Gate?
Most people don't have the ability to see past her disguise, but I am uniquely capable of such things when it comes to hags.
Oh. Do we need to do something about that right now, or?
No.
Okay.
Just
Follow your lead, Winnie.
don't accept anything she gives you. Don't make any promises. And do not give her your full name.
Okay. Got it. Thanks.
It's I think Winnie kind of like having felt it when Leo did it. It's that same sensation of most of the doors kind of carefully closing. And it's just Leo. Can you help me?
I can. What do you want me to do?
I need to make sure they can't find me again. A pendant can be lost, a pendant can be taken, but you said there was something that you could do. I would be very grateful.
Do you Do you want it now? Or do you want to get to the elf song?
Let's get to the elf song. I don't think they're going to be foolish enough to try anything in the middle of the street.
They better not. I'll destroy their brain. Do they have a brain? I don't know what hags are. Well, you have a brain, and you're not necessarily a hag, but
No, not yet anyway.
we will. As long as I'm here and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm not going to let anyone do anything to you, especially not in your brain, because that is something I can do. So,
Thank you, love.
you all would see Leo float up like slightly more, just a bit, and you can tell that now he's on clear alert in a way. Not that he's a child, he's 20, but there's a level of child is gone. You see someone who's like fully now. If we're just walking to get a book and we're being accosted by someone who I just found as the hag, you know. So he's definitely a little more on guard right now. Staying closer to Winnie as well.
Do you want me to go grab the book and the rest of you go off to the elf song? Just directly there?
No, that's fine. We can go meet Varric.
We'll keep it quick. We don't need to really talk with him much. I just need to pick up a book and go. Especially if they're busy doing other things.
Sure. And if there are hags roaming around the street, maybe we, I don't know, shouldn't split up because that's kind of scary.
That's usually true, but if I am alone, I am very, very hard to find.
Whoa.
You'd be hard pressed to find anyone sneakier than ours, Ash.
But for now, we'll just go quickly.
No,
Cool.
if they have information we need, we should get what we can.
I think we got everything we could from them back at the big place with all the people, and all we really need is the book. So, yeah, we're gonna go get a book.
As you have this conversation, you turn the corner and find the inn that you are seeking. This is a kind of like a cozy core style inn tavern.
It was not what I was expecting at all. Oh my god!
It is kind of quiet. People are a little respectful. Even some of those like on the street that look a little rough and tumble, like they kind of like shoulder check each other, like, "Hey, give the show." They know to like be respectful, respect the space. And as you enter, you can see there's more than a few patrons, each enjoying either a glass of wine after a long day or something similar. It smells delicious in here. It's clear that the food must be of decent make. And in the corner, you recognize Valric, who looks up as the door opens and just see them wave. For Basu, Valric is a wood elf with long hair tied in the back, long ears that sort of sprout to the sides, and kind of piercing blue eyes. They're wearing sort of a strange mixture of hide and leather armor, with a clear hood on the back, and sit like leaned against the window next to them is a longbow that looks very ornately carved, and quite dangerous if held in the correct hands. But Valric waves you down. Oh, yeah, come on.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Sorry
hello.
it took so long, but we had to make a stop in a sewer.
Oh, well, as one does, I'm sure. Welcome to Baldur's Gate. We tend to come in and out of the sewers whenever we need to.
Right?
Well,
Master Valric.
Winifred. Lee. Nice to meet you. And I don't think you were there.
Oh, Basu.
Basu.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Basu. So you joining the Dragon Hunters, huh?
It seems so, yeah. Or at least for now, dragon researchers, which that's also pretty cool, right?
Gotta start somewhere. Well, and they reach down and produce from a pack a large book that's got aged leather binding. There's some markings and signs of distress, but it is still held together. The pages look old, but they like set it on the table and slide it across. That's it's the manual we've been using. So far, it's been pretty useful in hunting down the worms. So I'd start getting read up pretty quickly, given that we don't know what's coming around the corner. So
Well, we know at least one very big red dragon. So I think we'll read the whole thing, but I'll probably skip ahead to the red part very quickly.
still waiting to hear back on some of my scouts that I sent southward. If I hear anything, I'll be sure to key you in.
And if we hear anything, we'll let you know as well. I did pick up 2 very fun things before we went into the sewer. And Udazesh is going to reach into her bag and pull out the 2 arrows of dragon slaying that she picked up and show those off. Not as cool as your bow, because, I can only use them twice. But, it will be helpful.
That's definitely going to come in useful. Definitely hold on to those. You're going to need them.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure you don't want anything for borrowing the book? I feel weird about borrowing something and not giving anything to you in return.
We're all going to be dealing with the same problems here soon. So I'd rather everybody be on the same page. It increases our chances of survival.
Agreed. It's still weird, but I will deal with that.
Think of it as a gesture of friendship. Mm-hmm.
Insight. Listen, you got me all paranoid. I think Winnie's just generally on edge right now.
I invoked Petal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see that even though Udazesh is expecting this, it's still like the Fae part of her is like, this feels weird.
That too. It's you don't take anything without expecting anything in return. That's not how this works. So yeah, I will either take the passive or if you want me to roll for it.
Go ahead and give me a roll. I like the idea that this is like an active. You're actively trying to suss out. Okay.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Natural 20. Bum, ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-
For a 27.
Let's go.
I would like to just mention, for no reason whatsoever, we are not sponsored by Farmers Insurance. So
Could be.
oh, mid-drink, dude.
you know what? You're right. You're right. I got to try harder to get that big insurance money for my D&D streams.
Jesus.
I'm sure they're into it.
People have been sponsored by weirder stuff. Come on.
I don't know if my little commie heart could deal with that. I really don't know if I could handle that.
That's fair. That's fair.
For those who are just joining us, for the first time on Critted Chronicles, whenever we get a critical success or a failure, it gets marked in the Chronicle. Sort of like a weird book that somebody in this session may have been using. But we'll do Winnie understands Valric's Valric's motivations.
Motives?
So Valric has this strange perception of Udazesh, and you can see it. It's how their body language shifts when Udazesh approaches for conversation. And it is a little bit of a mixture of recognizing the strength of an ally while also recognizing the strength of a potential enemy should certain things happen. It's like he's not quite sold that Udazash is entirely trustworthy. But this gesture, you can definitely read, is them attempting an olive branch, sort of like as a test. Like, let's see how this goes, and if it goes well, then wonderful. If not, then I'll just know to watch my back from 300 feet away.
Probably more like 800 if we're being honest.
Okay. Well, you know what? I was trying to downplay it, just so you
Technically,
could like impress later.
600.
Oh, okay.
600.
I'm sorry.
That's the long range of the bow. So, I mean, I got to be honest about my range. I mean, come on.
Okay. So Winnie's just sort of watching this interaction. She's a little cagey, but I think after a moment or two, her shoulders kind of like settle, and she takes a full breath and just sort of quietly observes.
Meanwhile, I've picked up Volo's Guide to Dragons and thanked him a couple of times and gone, well, I don't know how long it's going to take us to get through this. So once we are done, I will try to get it back to you as quickly as possible. But hopefully we'll get through it very, very fast. I'm going to be taking notes, but this is very appreciated because I was just starting to look at studying white dragons, and that was really all that I knew. So this is very helpful.
As you say white dragons, Basu, behind you, you just hear, what did we say about white dragons? And you turn to see a beautiful elf with long white hair, but with clear dragonborn sorcerer scales that go up, like starting from her cheekbones, that go up into her forehead, almost like a beautiful crown of glittering white scales. Her eyes are cold blue as she is leaned close by, almost over you, to understand what was just mentioned. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. What about white
Shale.
dragons? Winnie, darling.
Did you have fun?
It was very nice for a moment.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
disappointing.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not terribly surprised, but that's disappointing.
the build-up was more exciting than the finale.
Oh, I'm sorry, love.
But
Yeah,
at
that's
least you
fine.
had a moment. Moments are good.
This is true.
Oh,
I mean, if life were made of moments, then, that's what you have, is moments.
Shale, this is Basu.
I'm sorry. I need Udazash to do like wonderful phrases of like self-empowerment so we can put them on a shirt.
Honestly, that was also Lauren kind of very slyly quoting a musical. So I see CB smiling, so they might have gotten it too. There's a little bit of both of those things. So thank you.
Nerd.
Yeah, totally, 100%.
But Shale looks down at Basu. Wonderful to meet you. I am Shale, and I believe they said your name was Basu.
Yeah, Basu, at your service. Nice to meet you, Shale.
Wonderful to meet you. That's an awfully heavy backpack. Are you quite all right?
Oh, yeah. It's well balanced.
Oh, well, as long as you don't end up with any back problems, then that's fine with me.
Well,
Yes, I am picking up a very big book about all the dragons because we've got lots of dragons we have to hunt. And I was specifically talking about the white dragon. I mean, I'm hunting a white dragon, but also now we're hunting a red one and all of the other ones, basically all of them.
Remind me, is this a random book or is this Volo's Guide to Monsters?
This is Vola's Guide to Dragons.
To Dragons, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
You would have seen Leo staring at the book for a while. Then again, just looking back at Udazash's bow and looking at the arrows. I'm just kind of, there's like a triangulation happening before he looks back to Shale. Hi, I hope you had fun.
Hello. It was a wonderful time of exchanging thoughts and ideas.
That's not what you. Okay, well,
Well, if you are done exchanging thoughts and ideas, we have thoughts and
That's what they're
ideas
calling it
about
these days.
dragons to exchange.
And we're going to go to the elf song if you want to join us.
Ooh, love it. Yes, of course.
Get some food too, because
Yeah, sharing thoughts and ideas is how we grow better every day. So if you ever want to share thoughts and ideas, I'm always down for that. I'm kind of a book nerd myself.
Oh, well, I will keep that in mind. Typically, sharing thoughts and ideas, I'm very picky on who I share them with, but I suppose I'm up for a fun conversation if somebody's interested.
he has been immediately switched to telepathy, added to the group. So
The
You were
collect.
about to call it a collective, weren't you?
well, it feels correct and also not correct for some reason.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're getting Dakota rings soon, so no, it's gonna be cool.
I don't know if we're getting Dakota rings.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And Winnie, with your passive insight, she just tosses you a look like, really?
The look that she receives in return is very much that be nice.
I will look back at Valric and say, well, now you know we'll be at the Elf Song Tavern at least sometimes. So if you do need the book back, or if you have any questions, or if you find anything and we don't find you here, you can find us there. And we will exchange thoughts and ideas, I guess.
Sure, yeah, I'd be up for that. That sounds fun.
Okay, thank you, bye. And Udazesh just starts to walk away because it feels like the conversation's over and she has missed half of it.
Yeah.
right.
Master Valric.
Oh, yes. Just take care. It's gonna be weird days ahead.
Of course. We'll catch up.
Basu, watch your back.
Nice to meet you, Volric. I definitely will. Thanks. Wow, you guys know so many people, and they're all super nice.
Well, to be fair, Valric has been nothing but pleasant.
To be fair.
To be fair.
He's
I
at
mean,
least
even
been
the hag
professional.
offered me a soup or whatever. I mean,
Look, Udazesh, could I
veneer.
see the book?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And she immediately hands it over.
Real quick question for Basu.
Yeah.
Do you mention the hag telepathically?
I think so, because I think that's why we were all leaving.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get used to it.
Shale is in the telepathic bond right now, yes?
Yeah, she's always in.
Oh,
She goes, I'm sorry, hag?
I'll take a
Why
little
don't
still in the
we
city.
talk about that later?
Okay.
One thing at a time. And like as you start making your way towards the elf song, Shale just loops her arm around Winnie's.
And as we're walking, getting the book, which is very heavy, you see he goes like, nope, and then just like lets go, and it begins to float in front of him. It's like that's
Nope.
I am dainty. No, but as he's walking, it's floating with, and you see he's just like starting the process of reading as they're walking.
oh, if
Doing
you're
the
doing
thing
that,
going-
I'm walking like right behind you, next to you, and very rudely reading over your shoulder.
Oh no, he totally does the thing where he realizes, so it like floats slightly off kilter to him. And he's just going through it. And just so you know, it's not necessarily what the spell does, but just for understanding sakes, I am going to, with my ritual caster feat, immediately cast Identify, more just to get more knowledge.
Love it. Love it,
So he's just
Nice.
as we are getting to the elf song.
Okay. Well, as you are venturing towards the elf song, I think here is where we're going to take our 10-minute break. So,
Yeah.
to our wonderful chat and you hype trainers, thank you so much for the love. To the two in my party who contributed, I will yell at you lovingly later. But for those in chat, go take your bio breaks, get a drink of water, get a snack. And before we actually go to break, you guys are going to get a sneak peek at our Halloween Chronicle this year. It's going to be starting at the end of this month, and we are very excited. So, stick around. We'll see you guys after bio break. Ring, ring. Hello, Sydney. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you, Meadow. I see you in the chat. Thank you for the wonderful raid. You're loved. You're appreciated. Also, for anybody who hasn't been here, welcome to Crit Hit Chronicles. This is Shadows over Baldur's Gate, our Baldur's Gate 3 inspired sequel campaign. So, welcome. Our adventurers, the Second Chances, have just finished reclaiming a book, Volo's Guide to Dragons, and are heading back towards the Elf Song. Now, before you guys get there, is there anything that you wish to do? Any other errands that you wish to run before making it back to Elf Song?
Don't think so.
I don't think so. I think everything is after.
Okay.
Facts.
All right. Well, as you get back to the Elf Song, pretty much immediately as you step in, some of you can't help but remember the last time that you were in this bar. And even though it was only about a month and a half ago, it honestly, with all of the craziness that you guys went through, there might be a small part of you that remembers when things might have been a little simpler.
Oh, hells.
The proprietor behind the bar, a dwarf, big copper beard, sort of looks up. Oh, hey, you're the second chances. Is that what it is?
Yes, sir.
All right. Archduke already paid for your room. You're getting the full suite up top. So, if you need anything, let us know. We can offer room service if you need. I think the last time you ordered a bunch of pancakes, which, I mean, listen, pancakes in bed's great. But if you need anything else, just let us know. We'll get some food up to you, whatever drinks you'd like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there anything you wish to do? Or are you going to head straight up?
I think food would probably be ordered because I don't remember when we've eaten last. So but yeah, food to go because at the very least, Udazash is interested in reading this book, and so food while studying.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He will say, if there's a menu or something that we can take, and then perhaps do we order now, or do we have a way to contact in the room?
There's a bell up there. You could just ring, and someone will be right up to take your order if you want. Menu. And they turn and it's funny. Elf Song is like the tavern that everybody goes to, and because everybody goes to it, the menu is never actually referenced. People just say, "Can I have this thing?" and then they just immediately whip it up. So he pulls out this menu that it's a little old, like it's been in the sun a little too long, so it's got that like faded color to it. There's a little bit of like a this is a menu. There may be some things that we just can't make anymore just to due to supplies, but we can have that conversation when you order. But here you go. Should be enough.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There.
Whoa. Room service. I honestly thought I was going to be sleeping under a tent I found tonight. This is wild. I feel like it's a weird joke someone's playing on me.
Well, I hope not, or else we're going to have to go find a tent. But I'm pretty good at finding tents, so we'll be okay.
Wow. Okay, let's crack open this book, huh?
Well, yeah, we'll
Well.
head upstairs.
You all head upstairs and you find the same familiar wide open suite with multiple beds sort of tucked away in their respective corners. Plenty of spots for your equipment. There is the hearth in the center of the room, which of course is already lit, giving it a warm, welcoming atmosphere. And the moment the door closes behind you, you're not sure if there's a magical enchantment, but the moment that door closes, it is quiet. The only sounds that you can hear are maybe a breeze rolling through the window. And it's all the sounds from below are completely isolated out of the room. You have your bit of respite.
Getting in, just kind of doing a cursory scan, just not trusting, we just does a cursory scan before looking over to Winnie. Now that we are out of all of that, let me try to close things off.
Of course.
Before he does that, he looks over at Basu. So, nothing should. Coming with us means you're going to see a lot of things, and I think there's a level of not hiding from those you consider to be allies. And you seem like someone who wants to right some wrongs just like we are.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a thing for Winifred, but it might reveal some things. Just don't get freaked out.
I've been with you guys for about an hour or so, and a lot of weird stuff's happened, so I'm bracing myself.
Every weird thing you can think of, throw it away, because this is going to be the weirdest thing.
Okay.
Also, if I don't know what your combative abilities are, but when thing happens, don't use them on me.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. I'm gonna reach out my hands to hold Winnie's if she'll let me. So I've actually never done this before, but I think it sounds pretty simple. I need you to the doors that we use.
Yes.
Think about shutting them out. Think about every lock, every type of lock, every key for the lock. Once you think of the key, place it in a spot that no one can get to it. I need you to think about the moment when you wanted the world to be silent, and just focus on that for me. And as I hold Winnie's hand, I'll close my eyes, and nothing really seems to be happening until it does. You don't see any visual effects. However, you can see that maybe if there's a chair next to a table, the chair gets pushed back slightly. You see the window curtains begin to ruffle. Any papers, any small little objects, almost just getting buffeted away for a moment as a clear. And there's the level of warbling happening. I hate to say it like this, but it's like the pressure's changing in and out. You know what? The Spectrum Party, what we were dealing with the
Yep, I thought about it. I wasn't sure if you were gonna say anything.
we had the worst speakers, and it was just our pressure, but it was bad. It was bad.
Oh no.
Literally, that is what you're feeling, that pressure change in your ears, our ears popping, the world kind of shifting. But more importantly, this humanoid with small horns and the scales, all that seems to melt away as standing before you, same height, hood down, is a grayish, grayish purple skinned illithid with the tentacles for their mouths kind of rising a bit, the hands elongated, no shoes. You can see their long, aberrant feet as they slightly hover off the ground, but with extreme control. As I'm holding onto Winnie, and as I hold, I'm going to begin casting non-detection.
Okay.
Have to do it at 4th level because I use all my 3rd levels, but
How long
I mean,
does
those
that last?
sendings were important.
8 hours.
Okay.
That's for 8 hours, and my plan is to at the end of the 8 hours always recast it. So we're gonna kind
So
of keep
treat it like a mage armor.
treat it like a mage armor, right?
Whoa. Oh, so this is what you meant by not a wizard.
Yes, not a
Okay.
wizard.
Wow. Wow. Finish what you're doing, but I have several questions.
And there's just that connect with Winnie. Whatever they visualize, those locks and those keys being ripped out. I'm making sure there is no possible way for anything to get into her mind outside of us talking, because technically the spell doesn't stop telepathy.
It's you're standing in a single room cottage. There is sunlight pouring in from the windows. It is warm and golden, and the air smells of leaves and bonfire, as if it is perpetual autumn outside. And as the spell is cast, as this connection continues, Leo, you just hear throughout this little space the click of doors closing and the smooth sound of locks being thrown.
And I think in the telepathic bond, because everyone's there, I think everyone would hear a final click of a lock. The rustle of maybe chains, making sure it is fully barred. And he floats back slightly. How do you feel?
I feel secure.
I'm going to try to do some studying back on my. I was a wizard. I was a time wizard.
Okay.
If I can try to extend it. I don't know if that's possible, but I just want to do what I can.
Thank you, Leo.
Was that hag part of?
No. Ethel is not one of the Red Teeth. But she is powerful in her own right.
And she's an enemy?
She's not good. I know that much. There were dealings with her, but covens, they're always trying to get a one-up on each other. All of them trying to be the king of the hill, as it were. She's the one that managed to claw her way as close to the top as you could get.
So if she comes back, we have permission to fight her if it means supporting you.
She's cunning. Most of them are. They'll not just attack outright. There will be subterfuge and deception. But yes, if she tries anything.
If she tries anything, then she will learn the same way the first couple did. And it will go the same way the first couple did. And they will be dead.
Listen, I'm new to this and everything you have going on, but you guys are the first friends I've had in a really long time, and I know you just met me, but I promise I'm not going to let anything happen to my new friends.
Then I should tell you a couple things, Basu.
Before you, and he like flips his hand, hitting the bell. So good
Yeah,
food delivered to us.
That's a good idea. Yep, good call. Good call.
You hear a knock at the door, and you just hear room service.
I will handle. We're gonna just take the best of everything you have. And if it costs more than what you're offering, I can. Also wine and
Hey.
tea. Wait, are you allergic to anything, Basil?
No, not that I know of.
Is there a food you haven't had in a long time that you want?
I don't know if I've ever had a pancake, but it
But
sounds
then you have to have a whole
cool.
stack.
Are we doing breakfast for dinner? Is that what's happening right now?
We're at least getting a stack of pancakes. For
Pancake,
Basu.
sausage. If you have any waffles, and please use the better of the two flour mixtures. I know you. I'm Upper City.
You are talking to a human. She has long brown hair and bangs that come down to just above the eye line and thick glasses.
Not the Bay.
And she could not be bothered, but she says, "Oh yeah, right, Upper City, cool, totally."
Meaning, and do you have like a couple of gold? Just
And Udazash reaches into her bag and pulls out her pouch and
Mhm.
hands it to you of 116 gold.
I'm gonna just take 5 of them out. And I should say, bell ring, disguise back up. Not showing like with it. I'm gonna give her the 5 gold as a tip.
Oh, thank you. Such a nice tip from an Upper City nobleman. I'll get
Oh
right
my
to
God.
your orders.
That doesn't mean you have to work hard or anything. I don't want.
No, it's cool. They say hard work is really what keeps this tavern's doors open, so I should go and do that.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Oh.
Door
That's right.
closes. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, that's right. Daria exists in this world.
I thought so.
Wow.
Door closes.
Hell yeah.
Was there something wrong with her? I've never heard anyone speak so monotone before. That was almost impressive, and I almost could not understand her.
I've learned
I
that
think-
folks have to have jobs to keep themselves afloat, just slowly die inside.
Where's that
Oh.
fucking book?
Oh, yes, okay, yeah. Well, okay, so yeah, book, and if there's anything like the Basu needs to know like immediately that we have lots of history and there's lots
Totally.
going on, and we are doing very cool things to save the entire universe. And also we're doing dangerous things. And so if you're going to hang out with us, there's probably going to be danger, but it'll be very fun.
I think that whole summary is exactly why I came back. So maybe it's too much too soon for me, but there's one way to find out.
Well, the reason we are studying dragons is because there's dragons that are attacking people, and they're doing it because of something connected to Tiamat, because she is being they're trying to come back to the material plane.
Tiamat, the goddess.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know of her.
tyrant.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to kill her.
Okay.
I think he just starts working on his equipment.
I think
I
that's
don't know how to
the
prepare for that, but I'm gonna try.
that's the top of the list. That one is.
Oh, and we got to worry about Zariel, helping her make her way back up to the material plane too. So just be aware, we're going to have to fight some angels as well.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Totally. We could do that. You guys are. Yeah. Yup. Absolutely. Lee. Hi. I have questions if you don't mind answering them for me.
I'm gonna use you as a test run when I have to eventually do this with my mother. So sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's a good. So Lee, is Lee the host, or is Lee the psionic component?
No. Well, it did apparently black out in the sewers, and something inside spoke, and I don't really want to know more about that because I couldn't tell. But no, Leopold is my name.
Leopold.
But Lee is, and as I say Leopold, you see me turn into the black-skinned a male with chromatic eyes, young. He is very young, 20 but young. Leopold, other disguise Lee, just if you get confused.
Okay. Is how attuned or aware are you of your psionic component? Do you know much about it?
It is hard not to know. I'm still learning, I think. But I have been this way since the Battle of Baldur's Gate, when a lot of us were infected by the things, and somehow I guess I reached like in your mind you suddenly see like the map, but you see like a random like montage of the map, and you see like a loading thing that happened, and it reaches 99. Like when you're right there, and at that point I think it's when things change, because I wasn't like those in the sewers. I still me.
Okay. That answers a lot of questions for me. The psionic component's the only word I have for it. Do you know if it can speak to you? Can it feel? Can it?
There's something definitely there. And I am hoping it doesn't show its face again, or in a way that I can't control it. But right now, it has not been a problem, I think. I think it actually helped me sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. That's cool. Thanks.
I don't have to bite you or consume brains, I think.
That wasn't a question I had, and now I'm scared. But thanks for letting me know what you know, because
I mean, we have known him for several months, a couple days, a while, long enough that if he had to consume brains, we would know by now.
Okay.
And he does not.
I think you just when Basu asks you these questions, you see like a mixture of like fear, curiosity, and guilt all kind of play in and out as he's trying to ask you more about like what like it's very obvious that you have full faculty of yourselves now that he knows you were a person before changing, but is curious about your relationship with it and what you know about it in specifically.
I haven't really had a chance to really look into everything. There's still less a year and a little bit now like this. So, but so far it honestly it feels like it wants me to not be afraid of what I can do, and I'm trying to remember that.
Okay. Cool. If you ever want to talk about it, I mean, I'd be down, you know. Educationally, of course.
Okay, I will remember that.
So dragons, huh?
Yeah.
That's a lot of dragons.
And one with 5 heads.
Yeah.
But that is later, after we've gotten and dealt with a lot of big ones with 1 head.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's at this point that there is another knock at the door. The door opens and the human woman has returned with a cart with 2 layers. Top layer has drinks and whatever beverages you required. The second layer has a stack of pancakes, a full thing of eggs, sausage, bacon, basically just breakfast for dinner. And she wheels it in with this. I hate everything about this expression. She says, "Enjoy your carbs and your beverage so that you may not feel like you're just a tiny speck in the crazy tapestry that is the universe."
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, dear.
And she just turns, fucking walks out.
I'll start to arrange the food and drink, assuming that we're going to put the book kind of in the center where the hearth is so that we can all gather
In the
around.
Conversation pit.
Exactly. We're going to
It's a conversation pit.
It is.
I
It
also
will
want to
be
make
now.
sure, Laura, look like you're trying to say something.
Sorry.
Oh, I guess as we're sort of settling in to get food and figure out, so that's what Leo's dealing with. The reason I know so much about hags is that they tried to turn me into one. There's a coven at, in the Feywild, the Red Teeth. They took me, and they tried to make me one of them. Almost succeeded, but that's why I am what I am now. And I thought that they had given up, but they are apparently still looking for me.
You think they
Oh,
still want to turn you into a hag?
Most likely.
Jesus. Well, then what would happen? Basu Brightbull at your service.
Thank you, boss.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, this is the best day I've had in, I don't know since when.
Are things bad for you?
Things have been bad for a long time since the, everything with the brain attack and everything that was before that. And it's just been lots of loss, lots of loneliness. A lot of people have that story. around here.
Aye. That seems to be the common thread.
Yeah, and well, I think it's people like us, more people like that who have lost so much is the ones who need to step up and make sure it doesn't continue. That's what I've realized, and that's why I'm back.
Then what can we do to help you and what you need? 'Cause
I mean, I came here with an idea of what I wanted to do, but without exactly how to execute that. I don't know if there are still things here, dangerous knowledge left by the Guardians, but Gortash's Manor, I think, is a great place to start. If there's anything of my people's tech, Arcano tech or otherwise, it'll be there, and I will make sure that it is not there anymore.
Of course.
That's it's kind of perfect because we have to go there anyway for a couple of reasons. To the lanterns that we are trying to find connected to Tiamat, a whole thing. Also, it points to Marcus. Someone might be waiting for us there, and we have to deal with that too. We're waiting for him, I guess, really.
Well, I didn't want to go there by myself, so whatever you guys need help with there too, I'm there with you for sure.
Oh, don't
It
you
is
worry,
going-
Cher. Just a piece of shit called Mazakith that we're going to have to deal with.
It is going to be full of traps that are not going to be a big deal, and then we will probably watch as Marcus destroys this awful person, and then we'll look for the papers, plans, the notes. What is it?
Schematic.
That.
Yeah, anything that could lead back to, Guardian's involvement in that, I would like gone for sure.
Do you want? So, and I don't know the details. Do you want gone, or do you want to
Gone.
have?
Gone. Absolutely gone.
Okay.
Wiped
Right.
off the face of the earth, if possible.
What's Earth?
Fair enough.
We could always, once we are done.
Off the plane. That's what I meant.
It's probably another plane. I've never heard of it. It sounds weird.
We could always just blow up the whole house.
Oh well, we probably shouldn't blow things up.
You already see Basu like remembering the structures and thinking of support beams, and I mean, yeah, technically we
Having
could
a
do that.
beautiful
no.
mind moment.
Oh no!
Listen, Tony. I am not above finding a graphic that's just a PNG of like the math equations going across your camera.
I mean, I've already done that once.
Yep,
Basu,
it's true.
Udazash is off thinking about that, sees you thinking about that, looks at you and goes, I mean, that would make sure, right? Like, we should look to see if we can find stuff to make sure. But then
Right.
also, if we just destroy the whole house, then if we accidentally miss something, then it's
It's
gone,
taken care of. Absolutely, yeah.
And then nobody can go in there and like find something just in case we missed anything. I mean, it's very hard for me to miss something if I am looking for something, but
Sure.
just in case.
Yeah, if we render it irritable or unscrappable, then I think we have a plan here, Udazash.
Yeah.
You see,
You think Winnie and Leo, I think, are on the same wavelength right now.
well, what's funny is originally he is with the same way that we're like, no, we're not. But then you see him going, force them to make a choice. His house, his manor is in the upper city. Because, well,
Yes.
duh. If I am not I don't condone the destruction of things, I guess, but if the manor of a tyrant or not, a noble is destroyed in the upper city, they're going to attempt to immediately rebuild it. Maybe not in the same way, but they will, which will prove they have the means to rebuild, which means they have to allocate that to the lower city. And if they don't, that's probably going to not look good politically. And if I can convince my mother to consider that, just they've ignored the lower city this entire time, and if
Well.
one mistake in the upper city means they immediately rebuild it, it does mean they have the means to do so. And if he wants to be with her, he's going to listen to me. Sorry.
Whoa.
Oh.
All right, yeah, man. Feel your feelings. That's kind of what this is all about, you know.
Blackmail.
Explosions.
No, not blackmail. But I'm excited to meet and have this dinner. I haven't been this entire time, but now if it's going to benefit, this is going to be fun.
Or are you suggesting we tell them ahead of time?
No.
Okay,
no,
good.
no,
I
no,
was
no,
not
no.
suggesting we tell them ahead
No,
of time. I
no,
was just
no,
doing
no,
this.
no.
Yes.
I'm
okay.
just realize that if you're going to kingdom, just blowing up a building is going to be a lot, and we can have we can use it to our advantage.
Absolutely.
Well, book.
All right.
Yes.
We got a book about dragons. We talked about blowing stuff up, so I think we're on the right track.
Hey DM.
Hey, Winnie.
As the book is coming out and folks are settling in to like their breakfast for dinner, can Winnie open her second sight and take a look at Basu?
You can. For Tony.
Yeah.
Winifred has a way of seeing the threads that tie everybody together. What would she see when she looks at Basu?
Like what ties me to what? Anything?
Connections you have with others, maybe just the general world around you, if there's a particularly strong tie with an individual or
Okay.
an object, a location.
I think if that second sight gives you an overview of a section of Baldur's Gate, I think the ties you see from Batu are Gortash, heavily Gortash, and his manor, the warehouse in which the Gondians were forced to make the steel watch, and the I don't know if you could see the most sorrowful tether leading deep underwater to the Iron Throne.
Takes note of that.
If I'm understanding that correctly, that's what I believe she would see.
And then just to be certain, she does want to make sure that the threads of fate have begun to weave Basu in with the rest of the party.
For that, it's a strange thing. Because you've witnessed, maybe when you're out and about, wandering the city, you've seen folks interact with each other for the first time, and you slowly can see this wonderful golden thread start to manifest and join. It's small, unassuming, still beautiful. But what you're seeing right now is what looks like someone drawing with a pencil the lines to connect Basu to you all. And eventually that sort of like lead sort of appearance shifts to the same golden thread you've seen otherwise, but it's just interesting.
It's happening in real time.
Mhm.
Winnie's posted up in a chair by the fire and sort of picking through her dinner. She's just sort of quietly watching from under her hood. She kind of settles back, nods, and a hand goes to the pendant at her throat. Basu, if you know anything about the religions of Faerun, it is a porcelain mask with a spread of raven feathers cresting it to indicate the matron of ravens.
Would Basu know about the matron? Basu is connected to Gondian and Gond, but I don't know how much he would be reliant on the other ones.
Give me a religion check.
Fair enough. We are playing D&D, and that's what that's for.
Dice rolls. I
We
did
got
it
dice
right,
for that.
guys.
16.
16. You've heard of the Matron of Ravens.
Gotcha.
I would say maybe from like a distance. You've not like directly interacted with a follower, but like you're familiar enough.
Fair enough. I don't really wear my religion on my chest, as well as it's hard to after everything that happened, but those ties are still lead to great memories I've had. See, shows a small like Gondian symbol on the side of his pack.
It is the matron's champion that keeps me tethered to this plane.
Whoa. So it's a more of a direct thing. I see.
He found me when I was at my lowest.
You all are not simple people. And being I believe, only hanging around with people who are less complicated than yourself doesn't lead to any more knowledge. And I think I'm terrified of all of the foes that come with being a second chancer, but I'm more excited to learn and get to know all of you better.
You are exactly where you're meant to be, Basu Brightbolt, I can assure you that.
Feels that way.
I'm very glad that you're here. I'm not sure if I'm very complicated, though.
You're not simple either. You came out of a sewer tracking something, and I don't see everyone do that every day.
Oh, I don't think I'm simple at all, no, but I'm pretty straightforward. I'm here to help. I'm helping them do things. I track things and kill things. I'm very good at it. And they forget things.
Okay, right on. Synergy going on.
It's pretty simple.
I like it.
Oh my gosh. So, I have to ask because I've never seen like whatever's on your back, and you said you know a lot of things. What do you do?
Well, let's just say when the time comes, I'm not the bravest person in the world, but I'm willing to help you fight a dragon. And that's because of old Bruiser and Cruiser right here, as he just pats this giant pack that because it's all still enclosed, just detached. Bruiser and Cruiser. They'll keep us safe. I promise.
Bruiser and Cruiser.
Cruiser?
Hello.
Are they like munches? He looks at Marcus's hands. Are they like bunches and punches, or?
Actually, kind of.
Oh,
Ooh, do we got something that can arm wrestle me?
I mean, there's one way to find out.
oh no.
I got nothing else to do. Let's go for it.
Oh, Lord.
All right. I think he takes a bunch of wine, pours it on a pancake, shoves it in his mouth. I don't know how pancakes work.
Oh,
Hold
God.
on. Cujo needs a second to that. Whew. Okay.
Was it red wine? Please tell me it was red wine.
It was.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
He just saw you guys pouring something on the pancakes. He was like, okay, yeah, that's how you do
Zero.
pancakes. Sick.
Yeah, I think that there's a moment where he kind of goes, nope, I'm going to let him find out for
Not
himself.
bad. Not bad.
All right.
Shale sees this from the corner of the room. She doesn't say anything, but she's just got this look of absolute horror on her face as she watches that scene happen.
So confused.
All right, if you want to do arm wrestle, Marcus, I think it'll be a challenge for you. And he takes on the back of the pack is also a giant like circular magnet. He puts the pack back on and takes off the magnet. When the magnet takes off, his whole pack splits in two, and two robotic arms spring out of his pack and hang over him, Doc Ock style. And the gems on the back of his gloves start to glow. And as you see him like punch his fists together, the arms are mimicking what he does with his hands. And for those of you who've been in Baldur's Gate for a while, you can tell that the arms seem to be like prototype versions of a steel watch, made out of more copper and brass, more than the intricates that Gortash had like customized on him. So there's these giant, like basically from the back of his plate, two giant steel watch arms that are he's puppeting with his actual hands.
That's fucking awesome.
I think Winnie is legitimately making this face just, oh my God, that's so fucking cool.
The magnet then slaps onto the left as like a buckler shield.
If anybody's ever seen
Cruiser,
real steel,
cruiser.
this is what it's giving. With Hugh
Yes.
Jackman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Hello. Hi.
Wait,
What were their names again? I lost track.
Cruiser.
Bruiser. The right. Bruiser. Cruiser. Hi. Very nice to meet you, Marcus. You are in trouble.
All right. It's been a little bit since I've been able to get the blood pumping shit, but let's give this a shot. And he'll just like one-handed grab a small table and drag it across the ground, and then just.
Oh dear.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh no.
I'm
PJ,
sorry,
I know you're
in
watching
chat.
right now.
I couldn't resist. Okay. I suppose the equivalent would be just an opposed strength check.
Sure.
All right.
Ase?
Yeah.
Winnie kind of pokes over Marcus's shoulder behind him, and she grins, and it is all Fey mischief. Don't go easy on him.
Okay. No, Marcus is almost like 7 feet tall, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I think the arm fits in his hand pretty soundly. They're a little bit smaller than an actual Steel Watch's arm because he's a gnome. But I will use a charge of my Enchanted Armor of Strength, which allows me to add my intelligence modifier to my strength.
I
which
think
is-
My
so,
favorite thing is I still don't know what subclass you are. This is wild.
yeah, I'm playing with the flavor a bit.
I love it. I'm so excited.
I have a +9 to if it's raw strength.
Okay. Marcus, we got to talk about your character sheet. Okay. Go ahead and make your roll.
That
Oop.
is an 18.
Okay. Marcus did get a 22.
Nice.
So there's this moment where they lock, and there's this little bit of a tense moment as you can hear sounds of effort coming from Marcus as it.
Reaction.
Oh, okay.
Reaction because it's silent and no one will know.
Oh.
Rude.
Oh.
Adding 9 to Basu's check via my telepathic bolstering. I can use a reaction to expend a psionic energy die and add it to an ability check or an attack.
That's amazing.
Love you, PJ.
Love you,
PJ, we love you. We miss you so much. For a moment, it looks like Marcus is going to start gaining the advantage.
Yeah, I start losing my footing because it's awkward.
Until it very quickly moves the other way, and Marcus balls up his fist. He doesn't grip the edge of the table because it's against the rules, but he's feeling it a little bit.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Well, all right. See if we're not pulling out punches. And he is going to his size is going to increase as he is now large sized.
Wow.
Fiend's might, baby.
Meanwhile, Udazash has gone over to where the pancakes are and has a stack, has poured wine on top of them, and is just shoveling wine-covered pancakes into her mouth, eyes locked on this. This is the sporting event of the century.
This is fucking brilliant. Yeah, Winnie wanders over to Shale with a cup of just mint tea. Has just got her arms crossed and is trying not to giggle.
Bruiser's arms a small little steam starts to pour out of the elbow as going into so I'm it's actually doing better than I thought it would be.
Giggles, watching, will not interfere again as he goes towards the book and just starts to read it while watching.
One minor note, just as Winnie sits next to Shale and Giggles, there's this moment where Shale goes, all right, I'm a little jealous, but whatever.
Don't be.
I will need another strength check.
Okay.
PJ technically did say something in chat.
Oh, Asmodeus.
He may not be here, but he's here.
Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta look. You have these names for runes, but they're not on your character sheet.
Another charge, so I still have a +9.
Hold on. I'm looking. I'm trying to find it. I want to just be like, PJ, call me.
PJ, I promise you I didn't make this character to replace you. I swear to God.
Love how we started this game with CB being like, you come to replace me, and now we're getting towards the end of the game, and it's PJ who's just like, are you here to replace me? No. Next week it's going to be Laura and I are like, are you here to replace me?
All right. I figured it out.
Okay.
So, Marcus did not do as well that time. That's only a 14. What did you get?
That was a 19 on the die for 28.
Well, Jesus criminy. He is going to, because apparently we're fighting dirty.
Okay.
He is going to activate the rune of Asmodeus and is going to designate that role. He's going to ask you to re-roll.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Roll
Okay.
with disadvantage.
That is a 15 total.
Oh,
die.
Still
beats him.
Oh, because he had a 14.
He's at a 14. He's struggling. You could see the beads of sweat starting to pool on his forehead. And then when his hand goes down, I don't want to put words into PJ's mouth because this is his character, but there's a solid moment where he's going to look at the arm, the steel arm. Now hold on a minute. How did what how did
Darling.
The steel arms is obviously had using a lot of the power stored up in his armor. Yeah.
Udazash is cheering, this is the best sporting event she's ever been to. That was amazing! We're so close to it, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
That was so incredible. We need to do it again. I need to make adjustments. Oh, this is so exciting.
Winnie gets up and goes over and gives Marcus a kiss. Don't you be a sore loser now.
I am being a sore loser. I'm just
No.
curious. I'm curious is all.
Yeah, fix your face.
A bowl of like grits and bacon and some other things are gonna float over to Marcus. Marcus typically feeds us, but in this moment, Leo's gonna feed him.
Oh,
Like, it's okay. Sorry, technically I cheated. Anywho, what is Ash? Can you
what was that?
nothing?
worry about
as
it.
you offer him the food, he is going to pull it out of his bag a big bottle of hot sauce and just uncork it. I just cheated a little bit.
Yeah.
Like drown the food.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So
Oh man, that was so cool.
that was fucking
We'll have
great.
to do it again when you're actually here, PJ.
Yes, we have to do it. So the book.
The book.
Now, this is an important question.
Mm.
How long do you spend reading this book?
How big is this book? Like how
It
many
is-
pages?
At least 350 to 400.
Okay.
For comparison, there are tomes as magic items in this game that give you flat, permanent bonuses to your character. This is going to have a similar effect. Now, combined with this, there's going to be some interesting knowledge that Leo is going to be able to put together here, because you have mentioned something about your bow. So that is something that is going to happen, period. But there are other effects that can also happen if you spend more and more time with this book.
I think, at least for Udazash, she's not looking at this as we're going to spend 12 hours reading this book right now. This is a long-term project, especially since she's aware that, like, tomorrow we've got to go do a bunch of stuff and
Okay.
do like, this is what she's thinking, and she'll I think it makes sense if we sit down for her to say this out loud, like, well, I figured we'd get through, like, preamble. I hear that Volo likes to, like, talk a lot, so I figured there's, like, a whole big, like, preamble thing, and then start it, and then maybe, like, skip to the Red Dragon stuff, and then, like, every night we can just start a new section, because we've got, like, a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, and there's a lot of stuff to do the day after, and so, like, every night, like, read a new section.
Yeah, there's a lot here. I think if we get the basics, we can focus on that.
Okay.
What I will tell you is that the preamble and the basics immediately start discussing the dragon slaying quality of certain weapons.
Okay.
It goes into the origin of that quality that certain weapons and equipment have. And it also goes into how to designate an item as being of a dragon slaying quality. Now, Leo, I know that you had an idea. So I want to let you take the wheel here, because you're going to be able to do it. I will just, full disclosure, this book will help you figure out how to do it.
Okay. You see him looking at the book with you. It is like just starting, because again, for sure, the table of contents, the introduction to what a dragon is before it gets to the specifics, and then also eventually getting to the red dragons, specifically about their layers, about all the things that they have, et cetera, et cetera. But as he's looking at it, he keeps looking at your bow. And he remembers that you also had those arrows of slaying as well. I don't know why. I've never been like I don't make things. I don't even think I know what to do with the basics of that. But I have a thought. I think I can probably imprint this stuff onto your weapon.
The book?
No, well, not like. Well, there might be some. I might languages placed upon it, but I don't know. Like when I was a wizard, when I was first starting, I felt like everything was like by the book, and I felt like I had to do it in this way and this connection. And even after that, once all this happened and everything was just kind of meh, um, I just feel like I can marry kind of the randomness of it with the fact. And I've can I see your bow?
Sure. And even though we've been sitting, like, relaxing, she still has the bow, like, at the
Yeah.
ready. Takes it off and without hesitation hands it to you. Can I help in any way? Is there anything that I can do to help besides give it to you? I mean,
When was
I
the
trust you.
first time you fought a dragon? Or maybe saw one?
I have not ever fought one. First time I saw one, I mean, I guess it would be some memory that I have now of when I was young. When I was very, very young. And of the person I think was my father being attacked by a white dragon.
Can you focus on that?
Sure. And
I'm just gonna
she'll-
like have like hand on bow, hand on book, and I'm just gonna like try my best to focus on what Udizash is seeing at the same time. For the audience, something we learned and really thought about is that there are specifically psionic items out there that a mind flayer or an illithid can produce. And while they produce it typically is connected to them, they also have ways to connect to others so they can use those items. And with that, GM, what check or skill or thing do you want me to do or expend to start this process of connecting to Udizash and connecting her to the bow in the way that I can?
And
Here's
is there
what I'm
anything I
gonna
can do to help?
Here's what I'll say. I'm going to say that this is going to be an intelligence check.
Okay.
With your proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll do that. There's a part of me that wants to have it be like a 3-part roll.
Yeah, it feels like a skill challenge.
Here's what I'll say. Because I am 100% behind this.
Mhm.
I like the idea that perhaps once you start, that little buddy that is tagging along very much wants to see it happen. And the checks that you make aren't to see if you succeed at doing the thing. It's to prevent the mental exhaustion that power could potentially draw from you.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to say your DC is going to be 20.
Okay.
Before he does that, could Basu be like, I think I know what you're talking about, and this might help. And he's gonna take off his gloves and here, put these on, and then he's gonna take his magnet and put it on Leo's chest, and it's all gonna make like a circuit. And that's just a thematic way of saying that I will flash of genius each of these rolls for him with a +5.
Cool.
That is so fucking cool. Okay.
That is very
I
cool.
love
Chanting
Basu
and
so
Arcano
fucking much.
Tech are like hand in hand, so I think this will help.
All right.
Okay. I also think because you can't say things like that and not have this be the thing, GM, and you know this, As it's happening and the process begins, I'm just going to unknowingly use a 4th level slot to summon astral entity because you said he wants to watch. So I think that you see almost I don't want to say fractal because that was a Gideon thing, but you see like an ethereal astral weird warbling variant of Leo pop out or like almost form off of him. And it probably comes around and just watches. Winnie and Udazash would have seen that this thing happened when we were fighting Jackson. And you've seen it once as well, standing over Leo when he was sleeping. But yeah,
Which
just
isn't terrifying or anything.
very, very terrifying. I will spin that spell today. That's just gonna sit there. Okay. Okay.
As Leo does this, I think especially because Basu is here and Leo is trying to do something and it said focus on this memory that Udazash was kind of not given, but had pulled out of her. And one of the ways that she tries to remember things is she'll focus on things at night just before she goes to bed and kind of repeat things over and over and over again, especially important memories like that one. And so she doesn't just sit there picturing it or thinking about it. Basu, as you come over and you finish doing this, I don't know if you like stay or sit down or something, but when you stay there, she'll say, okay, so you know how I said that I forget things, so I don't remember much about when I was young. I don't remember hardly anything. But I have this one memory now about when I was very, very young. About running away from a very big white dragon with someone that I think was my father. And she's going to tell him the story of the memory in like excruciating detail of what she felt, what she smelled, what she saw, the whole thing. And use that as the way to focus her memory for Leo.
That's very cool.
And as the focus is there, let's get these checks out the way. Udazash focusing and or Barnabas helping me. Can I have advantage?
Yes.
Okay. And you tell me if I ever don't.
All right, I got you.
Oh, I'm stressed. Okay. First roll. 26. No,
20.
Math. You said it's a +5?
For Flash of Genius, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, 30.
You pass with flying colors. The first pieces of this energy, this psionic ritual that you're casting on this bow succeed, and you feel calm as you see the bow lift and just hover right in front of you. The astral entity right behind Leo just sort of tilts their head. Doesn't say anything. They're just watching. Go ahead with your next roll.
I'm like literally getting like itchy.
Yeah.
You got this.
Okay. I saw the 3 first. I'm like, no. 18. 20. Plus the +5 was Flash of Genius, 28.
Okay. Once again, you pass. Before the third one, Udazash, as you are fixed on this memory. You play it over and over, the part that you remember, the part that you witnessed because of Gideon. And maybe it's because there's psionics at work at the same time that are drawing off of that. But you remember just a few more seconds after that moment. Your father holds you. You're at the edge of that forest. He sets you down. Please, you have to run. You have to run.
I don't want.
You have
but
to.
you have to come with me. We can go together.
We'll be right behind you, but I need you to get a head start, okay? Please. For me.
You're gonna be right behind me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right behind you. They put their forehead against yours. I love you.
I love you too. Right behind me.
Right behind you. I promise.
Okay.
As you run. You hear you feel the ground shake as this white dragon lands. And you duck behind one of those trees and you can hear this voice, icy cold, rumble through the air around you. Where is she? You hear your father say, I don't know. But I know you're never going to find her. There you just hear that discharge of a cold breath weapon go off. And you can feel that searing cold pain against your scales. And that's when you blink and you are back in the Elf Song Tavern.
And then there was cold against like the back of my arm where I wasn't shielded against the tree. And I'm sorry. That's I didn't. I'm just remembering that now. I didn't think I'd remembered that before. It's a little bit more than. Oh.
Do you want me to continue?
Do you want to continue?
I didn't. I want to make sure you're okay.
Continue, Leopold.
I'm here for you. I just remembered more of a memory I didn't even know that I had. So yes, absolutely. Whatever I can do for you.
Not for me. For you.
For
I will
us, then.
continue. Oh.
Give me one more check.
He's just now, his eyes were closed at first. He's now just like locked on Uda's Ash, forming a connection, a bond in this moment, a psionic bond in this moment. That is a natural 20. Let's go.
Eyes are locked with you, and there's like there's a tear from this little bit of a memory, but there's also like this wondrous smile on her face of there's this joy at getting this memory back, even though it's a painful memory, and there's this amazement at watching you do this thing. There's like beauty. There's wonder at watching you do something amazing that is overriding everything. And she is just locked on you.
And there's, I think, Winnie and Basu, Marcus as well, and Shale. It's silent as, again, the room is definitely like almost just warbling more. Things are getting pushed back, and you can almost see his magic, his power typically never has physicality, is never seen, but you can almost see like a silvery wisp forming as this finalizes.
The ritual completes. Now, from either Lauren or Lauren or Omega, Jesus, I would like a description of what this bow now looks like, as its fundamental makeup has been changed and empowered.
I'm going to let you decide because it's your bow. The only thing I can say is there's definitely draconic etching. The language is etched to it in a way that he didn't realize was being put onto it. Literally the language of Volo's words almost being implanted. And also I didn't realize I had a pin for this DoorDash, so I had to go get it real quick. So it's you.
Well then, DM, let me ask, what were the sections of the book that we read? Because you said there was like the foreword and the descriptions of dragons and stuff. So we hadn't actually read like specific parts of like the red dragon, the white dragon. It was like, here's overall about
here's
dragons.
like the fundamental dragon knowledge before we go into the different types, their elemental affinities, their hunting patterns, their typical hunting grounds. Like all of that information is separated into those other sections. But yeah, you were essentially going through like here is the survivor's knowledge that one needs when dealing with any dragon. And that's where passages about the dragon slaying items come into play.
The words that are etched on the bow are not instructions. They're not anything that's even technically even really in Volo's book. If you take the time to read them, and they're tiny, it's microscopic almost, but they glow a little bit if you take a look at them. And if you read them in the right order, it's a poem. And it's the Elegy for the First World, which is the poem that tells the story that is the birth of the universe according to what dragons say. It's the birth of Tiamat and Bahamut and Sardar, and how they propagated the universe essentially, and what they think happened at the beginning. And so the crest at the top of the bow has changed in that it now has, it's still a little bit of a moon, but the top of it now looks a little bit like a tail, and the bottom of it looks almost like a head of a dragon. It's very stylized, and the silver etching on it no longer is this intricate design. It's now this poem written out across the whole thing. And I think the power that's in it, it's the power that, it's the power of basically the primordial power of what dragons are made of. It's essentially a dragon slaying weapon is what it is, but the way it does it is it knows how dragons were made at the beginning of the universe, and so it knows how to unmake them.
So fucking cool.
Oh!
Handle it.
Did you explain what it is yet?
We haven't even gotten to the mechanics. Just the
Okay.
description.
Oh,
That is-
I
Lauren,
Wow.
that is the coolest fucking shit.
gotta go back and actually watch it from. Oh, I'm so mad I had to get up. Oh,
I don't want it to get like, I don't want it to sound like I'm making this an overpowered thing. So like we can keep it very simple, but like that's essentially what has happened here.
Omega, would you like to explain the mechanics of this bow?
yes, because I also have to add. I didn't expect a crit on that, so if anything
One more.
changes, it's on you. You can explain it. 'Cause I don't know the
No, I'm saying it gets one more. One more in addition to the dice that you're already factoring in.
It gets
because of
another
that
ability?
set. It gets 4d8.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, great. So I want to make sure. Like, what is the one referring to? Yeah, mechanically, wrote it out. It becomes the blend of a dragon wing bow and a dragon slayer weapon. You have your stats. Is the base damage also bumped to 2d8 instead of 1d8? Okay. It's going to deal an additional. Do we want to keep it psychic? Do we just say it's damage?
I kind of like it staying psychic.
Okay. No matter what, your weapon is now going to deal an additional 2d8 damage per hit. If you're hitting a dragon, it's 4d8 instead.
Oh,
But it's not a downside, but the thing is, it will require us to be within 90 feet of each other to be active,
okay.
which is not bad because typically he stays still back anyway. So
A lot of the stuff that I do, if I want to help people, I gotta be within 30 feet. So I mean, I joke all the time about how I got 600 feet of range, but if you've noticed, Udazash doesn't stray too far. Now, just so I'm clear, the extra damage to dragons is the thing I gotta stay within 90 feet.
no, so Kujo, you decide that.
No. I think you just get that. So hold on. Let me understand. I wanted to make sure I'm understanding. So the 90 feet is for the additional 2d8 psychic damage per hit. I'm gonna say. Okay, I have it.
Yep.
Okay, so the dragon slaying quality. So like that 2d8 is gonna be base if you hit a dragon. If you're within 90 feet of Leo, then it becomes 48.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So
That
no
makes sense?
extra damage to
Yes.
to non-dragons.
Correct.
So everything else
Gotcha.
stays the same. But if we're fighting a dragon and I'm within 90 feet of Leo, I do bonus fun damage.
Yes.
Bad.
Cool.
Easy.
Cool.
You better game design on the fly. Let's go.
And you know what? If in the middle of something we're like, no, this is overpowered, underpowered, and we got to change it. I'm putting this out in front of the universe and chat. It'll be okay if we change it. It's fine.
Yes.
I've been that DM who has given an overpowered weapon to my players and wished that we could have changed things. I will be fine if we change things.
That moment of oh no.
Oh no.
Just also reaffirming, because I don't want to take away just those blanket damage dice just being within 90 feet. Okay. Just want to clarify one more time. So within 90 feet, all enemies get an additional 2d8 damage. If it's a dragon, it goes up to 48.
Okay.
If you are outside of that 90 feet and you shoot a dragon, you get 2d8 damage.
Okay.
That
if
makes
you
sense.
shoot
Yeah.
anything else, it's going
It's
to be
nothing.
regular damage. There's nothing.
Gotcha.
There's nothing attached to it.
Makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, that's great. I will retype this as well.
Thank you.
I can do it like
Love
that.
that. Wow, we really just had a sleepover and made a legendary weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
did.
am honestly with the description. Udazash, with that description, I'm thinking that is artifact level.
Ooh.
Cool.
You gotta name it now.
So
Oh.
that is, I was going to eventually start hinting, what would you name this item?
Wait, is it what Udazash is naming it, or what is the name of the weapon? Because
It's your weapon.
Sleep on it.
You could sleep on it.
yeah, I'm gonna have to think about it, because what the name of the weapon is way different. Because if because the name of the weapon, I know what the name of the weapon is. Udazash would name it Bob. So really, I
Oh,
gotta
God.
decide who's naming this weapon.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Let's be clear here. I love Udazash from the bottom of my heart. Because the name of this weapon really, if the elegy of the first world is on the weapon, then the weapon's name is the elegy of the last dragon.
Oh,
Print it. Oh man, that's good.
But Udazash is naming it Bob. But dude, that's the name of the weapon. Yes.
AKA
so
Bob.
good.
Elegy of the Last Dragon.
I legitimately want to talk to an artist about
Metal.
seeing what their rendition would look like.
I have an artist friend who does specifically item art that I might reach out to.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
I think we have to have a discussion.
Well,
Wild.
the ritual completes. The bow is gorgeous.
Leo, look what you did. This is amazing.
I didn't know all that would happen. I just was.
Yes, you did.
Do we all hear that, or only Leo?
Just Leo.
Did it lean in and say that though? Um.
Whoa.
Udazash reaches out and picks up the bow, but still holds it out, like for everybody to look at, but mostly like for Leo to look at.
I'm really excited to see you use it. I have zero clue what it will do.
Me either, which is amazing. It'll be so much fun to see what it does. But I don't actually care. Just watching you do this was amazing.
Funnily enough, as he says that, he does do the ritual cast of Identify, and in the same breath, almost like a typewriter, you start to see words get written out in the air before it's almost colliding with like a ribbon as I encode those thoughts. So you can actually read the tutorial of how to use this item.
Oh my god.
It's just a recording of me going, so you have to hit, if you hit it not, if you're within the 90.
Oh, what? Why do the instructions sound like Withers telling me what this does?
That's amazing. Truly, truly an epic moment.
I don't know how to thank you for any of that.
Well, that's what friends do. And I, again, didn't know this was going to happen, but I won't lie, I'm really excited to see what happens next. And now I have a headache. Oh, okay.
Oh, darling. All right.
Udazash stows the bow, and then if you'll let her, she's going to hug you. And it's she holds on like longer than she has for hugs before, but it's like warm and very much it's gentle. And then she pulls away and she's like, that was very kind. I will treasure this forever. The memory as much as the bow.
I'm just really happy that you all are my friends. Ooh, now can I make like metal knuckles for Marcus? And you see,
Yeah, do you guys like make a sweet ass weapon every night or something? Or
I mean, if ever anyone could, Leo could. But if you have a headache, you should probably have pancakes and the rest, and then we'll do something tomorrow night.
Leo, darling, drink this. And Winnie will hand over a little vial. It's a willow bark tincture. It'll help.
oh, thank you. Ooh, and the willowbark tincture as he's also floating over a pancake to just start kneading on.
It like automatically like balls up enough that it just fits in your mouth.
How?
Well, as the second chances relish the incredible achievement of crafting this item, it wouldn't be a Shadows over Baldur's Gate episode if I didn't do a post-credits scene for the episode.
Fuck. Yeah.
Elsewhere in the city, there is a manor. A manor that once held parties, political discussions, business arrangements for the survival of the city. But this manor held a secret, as its owner was a servant to one of the dead three. Gortash's manor lies in ruins from a combination of ransacking to vandalism. Almost every room is overturned, with nothing recognizable remaining within, except for one. In the center room, which is sort of like this, what was once a garden, sort of equidistant placed to connect to each adjacent room, because as we know, nobles like their peace, and of course, Gortash needed to have a moment somewhere in his house where he could rest on his laurels, knowing that the machinations were falling into place. It's in this garden, which is now overgrown, that we find an individual. An abyssal tiefling wearing hellish armor with wraps over his hands and wrists is working on something large. Now, how the hell am I supposed to get this thing to work again? They never fucking taught me this shit. As they are working, they're flipping something in their hand. A large black iron coin. Oh, wait, no. I see where it is now. The soul coin in his hand slots into a center console on a large metallic object. And within moments, there is a visor that alights with infernal fire as a steel watch has been reborn and corrupted by infernal energies. And Mazakith the Tiefling says, well, turns out Gortash was useful for something. Ding, ding, ding. And then he stands, stretches. Time to work on the next one. And he goes and finds the second. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
We're fucked.
Wow.
PJ, no, don't you look that excited.
Yes, go now.
Fuck off. Shut up. No.
Truth be told, if we want to peel back the curtain a little bit, my evil little heart wants to thank Tony, because Cujo was convinced that the steel watch would all have been destroyed. But then Tony gave me a little idea.
Oh no.
Oh, we're dead.
Tony,
We're
no.
close.
Tony,
We're close.
welcome to the Shadows over Baldur's Gate game. We are so fucking happy that you are here.
Wow.
Well,
Wow,
wait,
guys.
wait. Because not only are we so happy that Tony is here, but he was one of he played one of two characters that died in a one shot
Mhm.
that Marcus was very instrumental in, and I'm wondering whose soul.
Whose souls are in those coins? Yep. I thought the same thing.
Oh, I didn't even register that.
Oh, that
I
was the first
did.
thing I thought was like, oh shit.
No, for a second I was like, does he have Gortash's soul? No. Wait.
No.
Oh, we're gonna die.
All
We're
I'm
gonna
saying
die.
is that it's really not much effort for Zariel to transport a soul in a book into a coin.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Oh.
So with that,
Oh.
we are going to go ahead and look for a channel to raid. But while I do that, why don't we throw it to our wonderful cast to reintroduce yourselves? Let us know where we can find you and support you and what you got going on.
I legitimately just broke into a cold sweat.
Oh.
Wow.
Is Udazash gonna have to kill Yasker one of these days? That's gonna be a wild fight. Okay,
Jesus.
that's for later. Hi, I'm Lauren Urban, she, her. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at lauren-urban.com. I'm doing stuff. Go to my front page of my website. It's easier to just go there and look at all the things. I was just blessed to be playing with all of these people and so happy to have our new friend joining us. And thank you everybody for joining us.
Oh my gosh. Hi. This was a wild session. My name is Omega Jones, also known as Crip Art across all social media channels. I've been Leo, who I've been doing so much research on illithids and mind flayers and all the things, and it's a very specific part of their story. It's like, oh wait, they make psionic weapons or items all the time. Oh wait, we want bow, right? So I couldn't have expected it to turn out like this in a million years. This is super cool. And now I'm excited to see how it gets used. Also, oh god, I'm scared. Next.
Hi. Hello. Good time zone, folks.
I'm sorry. Jesus.
Rest.
You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. You can find where I'm going to be and all the shenaniganery I get up to on my website, lauratutu.com. Obviously, on Fridays, I'm here fighting for my life and my sanity at the whims of our DM. On Wednesdays, you can find me trying to survive the Stone Lord's Folly, run by my dearly sadistic friend, Zach Savage Lore, over on Rebels Without a Castle. The road to hell has returned. under the umbrella of Messy Crit Productions, our Hunter the Reckoning podcast with myself and dearly beloved Cujo, plus a host of other wonderful performers. Episodes, we've got our latest episode dropped yesterday, and episodes will continue to drop every other Thursday. You can catch that on Spotify and on YouTube. And if you're going to be in the Chicagoland area on October 24th and 25th, you can head to the Newport Theater for Théâtre de Vampire, Festival de Vampire. It is a vampire-flavored burlesque, vaudeville, drag, circus, shenaniganery by CO Basta Productions, and you might see me performing on October 24th. And you can check out information and get your tickets at vampireshy.com. Ugh.
Well, hi, I'm the new guy, Tony Rodriguez, or the Encounter Smith. You can he, him pronouns. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and wow, what a way to introduce me. I felt all the feelings you're supposed to feel in a D&D campaign in one day. I'm super excited to take this journey with these beloved, wonderful, talented people, and thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. I am Cujo. I have been your chronicler for this evening. I just thank you all. You guys absolutely. First off, my party is top tier. I'll fight anybody. Holy shit, you guys are always incredible. And Tony, you are such an incredible addition to this group. I am so excited. You have made such a wonderful, lovable character that we all would die for. And we all love him very dearly. And I'm excited to see how the story gets told about Basu. So much fun. Quick shout outs to Howdy Love Darlin, Meadow, I see you, Classic Sam, NYGM. Who else rated? Shout out to
Act recklessly.
Hack Recklessly. Thank you. Sorry, I'm scrolling through all the hype train crap. Thank you guys so much for trusting us with your community. If you are still here, thank you so much for watching. We are live every Friday with Shadows Over Baldur's Gate. We are also live every Thursday with Tales of the Valiant, sponsored by Kobold Press. You can check out The Road to Hell from Messy Crit Productions. Crit Hit Chronicles has broken into the podcast space, y'all. It's intimidating and scary, but we're excited about it. Yeah, as you saw during the break, beginning September 30th and running through October, Scream the TTRPG is going to be our horror chronicle this year, and I am so excited. It's going to be so good. But with that all being said, you can find me at Cujo Plays Games or at Crit Hit Chronicles for social media presence, announcements, highlights, that sort of thing. We are hoping to be at PAX G with maybe an actual play panel so that we can do an episode of this wonderful show live. So if you're there, come say hi. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get a raid set up. We're going to go ahead and raid Dork Tales. Woo. Every day we're out here rolling Dork Tales. But for those in chat, for those who tuned in, thank you so much. You are loved. You're appreciated. Thank you guys for the hype train. That was so unexpected. You guys are wonderful. But please take care of each other. Please be nice to each other. Please be nice to each other. And we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.